My name is Dom Koza, and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've been tattooing for almost a year. I moved here in June of 2021. Before I came here, I was a secretary. I kind of bounced between jobs because I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go in, but I did go to school for art, so I knew ultimately I wanted to do something creative. I wanted to become a artist certified because everything from the start was so welcoming and encouraging, and I've never seen an apprenticeship section on a website before for a tattoo shop. I feel like they're typically hidden or hard to get a hold of, and Certify was just so willing to teach people, and I like that kind of environment.
My name is David. I go by Wavy Davy. I've been tattooing a little over 2 years now. I apprenticed here a year ago with Certified Tattoo Studios. Just finished my 1-year apprenticeship. I'm not gonna lie, I started off pretty tough. I struggled a lot in the beginning. I didn't really grasp a lot of the terminology, but I knew that this was my only plan A. You know, I was tattooing outside of my mom's house, and I just didn't see much progress. You know, I was tattooing fruit and pigskin, and I just knew that if I didn't have the foundation, the basics of tattooing, that I was always just gonna be whack.
My name is Amaury. I'm from Mexico City. I started at Certified Academy. What made me join, it was the diversity. It was just super cool just to see a bunch of different people tattooing, no matter what their skin color, whatever their race, or whatever they came from. And I also, Robin, my teacher, was from high school, didn't know anything about she having a brother that has a tattoo studio like this one. She posted on Facebook when she had a Facebook, we're looking for new apprentices, and I messaged her and she told me what to do, how to apply, and that's how I got in. My biggest fear was probably my art wasn't top tier to just join and just become a tattoo apprentice. But as soon as I got in, I right away fit in.
My name is Hunter Balea. I am from Denver, Colorado. I've lived here my entire life. I've been tattooing, I guess technically 3 years, but 1 year inside an actual shop. I wanted to join Certified. I've always wanted to get an apprenticeship and get into tattooing since I was in high school. Just looking into it, and I was able to get an opportunity here, and I just had to take it because it's not easy to get an apprenticeship anywhere. How I feel about the Certified Tattoo Academy, I feel like it's really given a good space to where we can practice our craft and learn our values and learn how to apply both in our everyday lives.
I'm Laura McVaugh. I've been tattooing for about a year now. What made me want to become a part of the Certified Tattoo Academy was I came here to get tattooed by Dylan, and I asked him to apprentice me. So he let me know about the Certified Tattoo Academy. I kind of started it was the beginning of it, so I saw posts and stuff about it, and I was like, oh, that actually looks really cool. Checked out a lot of the artist stuff here, realized it's a really good shop, the environment's really good, super clean, and I think I wanted to be a part of that environment, and I thought this was a good place to learn based off of the talent that we hold here.
My name is Walter Macias. I'm from Denver. I've been tattooing for less than a year. What made me join Certified Tattoo Academy was reaching the next level in my art career. I found out about the Tattoo Academy through a friend of mine who works here. He introduced me to the whole Tattoo Academy. My biggest fear of joining the Tattoo Academy was commitment, being able to commit to the big deal, a lot of work that goes into it, and being a full-time dad, I feel like a lot of my time was already taken away, so that was one of my biggest fears.
My name's Cody Ehrlich, and I am from Colorado, born and bred. I felt that this apprenticeship was gonna be the best way to get better. I was tattooing before the apprenticeship. I felt like I hit a plateau. The apprenticeship is 100% to blame for where I'm at now. It has pushed me more than I thought it even was going to. The amount of learning that I've received from Certified and just every single artist here is incredible.
My name's Ryan Nash, just graduated the Certified Academy, fresh into the tattooing world. What made me want to join the academy was actually my girlfriend. I was looking all over town, somehow overlooked it. She was like, hey, here's this website, you need to apply. I did, and then I did again, and then a few months later I got a phone call while I was hanging drywall in a closet, and yeah, it changed the course of everything from there on.
After graduating the Certified Tattoo Academy, it makes me feel that there is a change happening in the tattoo community and in the tattoo industry for the better of both apprentices and artists. We have some aspects that are traditional, some aspects that aren't, and I think that that's a good balance. But we're changing it to the point where it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You don't have to get hates, you don't have to do all that stuff. But you're here to learn and you're here to grow and you're here to become an artist and do what you love to do.
I feel really good about the Tattoo Academy. They push you every single day. They make you fear for your life if you don't like push through, but in a good way. They make you like overcome yourself. It's like we're the seeds and they just feed us water for us to grow.
I definitely have my very solid foundation, you know, that I can fall back on and go back to the basics that I know, work because they're tried and true. I know there's still lots to learn. I'm still a little wet behind the ears, but hey, there's nothing that I'm not ready to, take on and try and attack.
I feel like being graduated already in this short amount of time isn't typical for a tattoo apprenticeship, but they found a way to kind of condense everything and push us forward. The Tattoo Academy definitely has a great process going, and it's proven to create great tattoo artists.
I feel like I've grown a lot since I've been a part of the academy. I couldn't see myself doing what I do now like a year ago or two. Now that I am graduated, I feel like, this is a big step for me, and, it's always going to be a learning process, but this is definitely going to help my career, and I'm always going to be advancing forward and still get the help from my fellow colleagues.
The way I feel about the Tattoo Academy and the way they're teaching, I feel like it's good, man. There's a lot of input from a lot of artists, and I feel like that helps the craft and being critiqued, having just different opinions from different artists, different specialties.
Having so much unique talent at our disposal is mind-blowing, right? Like everything from black and gray to watercolor, portraits, traditional, like any kind of style I want to do. There is not only people who do it, but there's people who specialize in it that are willing to tell the secrets and give me the goods. They're not gatekeeping, they're not thinking I'm trying to steal their clients, they're not doing anything like that. They're trying to help me grow as an artist, and in a way we kind of help each other grow. I feel like a lot of the guys here do a really amazing job of teaching me and a lot of the other people that went through the apprenticeship program.
What I enjoyed most about the academy was the fact that we have a few different locations, and I got rotated around those locations. So I got to not only see different customer bases, but also learn from all of the artists in those different shops. It really rounded out my education, I feel.
For my career moving forward, after getting out of the academy, I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I think like a healthy nervous. Looking back a year ago, I wouldn't think I would be here right now. It's like I was a whole different person. I look at my first tattoo ever, and it's great to see the improvement from that first tattoo. It's just something that I never thought I'd be capable of, but I'm doing it, and it's just surreal.
I do feel excited about, being a resident artist now, and just having my own space and being able to focus on my craft and just, build myself up and help others, including the newer apprentices. What I enjoy the most is everybody's pretty chill. Everybody just wants to level up each other. Everybody's honest, and they have values that, I agree with. And it's just a nice, clean environment to be a part of.
I feel pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited to work more on my craft and just not focusing in more cleaning, everything like that. But I feel like I'm super excited to work on my craft and with new clients, meet some awesome people here, just get some more feedback. Getting the tattoo industry and the tattoo world is just super exciting for me.
What I'm most excited for in my career getting out of the apprenticeship is probably just consistent booking. I know Certified has the means for that, and having a booking team has been a tremendous help. And I feel like here at Certified, having an entire team of people dedicated to helping that client get with the right artist, I mean, there's no better method of going about that. That changes the game because now the clients know what they want and they're getting the individual that can give them what they want. And they're also trying to push it in this really positive direction. And I'm all about positivity. I'm not trying to be stuck in some old mindset. I'm trying to move forward.
Now that I graduated, The way I feel about moving forward, I feel like excited because I feel like it did help me amplify my art more, you know, certain areas that weren't before, you know, so definitely new techniques, which definitely help improve the art form and the craft and the skill. The thing that I enjoy the most about working at Certified is the people, man. A lot of these artists, like, I feel like I can relate to them, you know. It's like, it's a safe spot, you know, like, to welcome, you know what I mean? So I think that's no judgment. I think it's important, you know, as an artist, because I feel like as an artist, all your life has been like a little different than other people's lives. Like, if you're an artist, you know, it's like, you gotta be a little crazy, you got a little bit, you know, here it's like, I feel like I fit in, which is nice.
In 5 years, I hope to still be tattooing, for sure. Hopefully we've gotten a little better by then. Hopefully we don't have any hand problems. Hopefully we don't have any back problems. Hopefully just still grinding, still learning. I'm extremely excited about my new career at Certified. Tattooing is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. And I'm just excited that I get to be in a place where I can continue to grow and learn. So as long as I'm able to continue learning, I will be successful.
What I enjoy most about working at Certified would probably be the environment and the community that we have. It doesn't really feel like anyone like judges each other. It's like very welcoming, it's very community organized, and everyone's very like there for each other. You can ask anyone for help and they're more than happy to help you. This is a good place to be. We have the best artists in Colorado, and I'm around the best artists in Colorado, which is just pushing me to get better and better and better. And I just feel optimistic. I think it's gonna go good places.
My very first impression was, holy shit, this place is big. I've never been in an establishment that does tattoos as big as this. And I made a lot of friendships here, bro, that I didn't think I would make. And I probably wouldn't have ever made them like outside of here. It just makes it feel like you're part of something like bigger than yourself. And to be a part of this, it's like really special.